Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is near and dear to many PR professionals' hearts, and that is how do you qualify a media target for an exclusive versus syndication? So today I'm here with Kristyn Pilgrim, one of our media relations supervisors at Fractl. She's been working in digital PR for about 3 years and oversees a team of our junior associates in the PR department. And she's going to be here today talking about her expertise in how to qualify a target for an exclusive versus syndication.
Hi everyone.
So Kristyn, what does it mean when a campaign is in an exclusive stage versus in syndication?
So an exclusive is pretty much when you haven't gotten the campaign covered by any large publications yet. This is typically going to be your first bit of context that you're reaching out to with the exclusive, and nobody else has really talked about this study that you've produced yet for the exclusive.
Great, and so syndication would be when the campaign has been placed by a top tier publisher?
Yes, so the syndication comes after the exclusive. So once that exclusive has been secured, then you're going to be in the syndication phase, and you're going to be reaching out to different types of publishers that have lower domain authority and aren't visited as much on the web.
So take me through your list building process. What does that look like?
So of course, when you're list building, you're going to be using different tools like Google is one that everybody has access to. Some fancier ones are BuzzSumo, and when you're using these different search engines, you're going to be looking for the different topics that would relate best to your campaign. So say your campaign is on travel. You might Google the word travel or something, traveling by plane, traveling by boat, different keywords. And some of the publishers that'll pop up for you are going to be Travel and Leisure or Condé Nast Traveler. Those are going to be great publishers to target for your list build.
So when you're getting ready to pitch the context on your list, what would you say are the qualifying criteria in determining whether to contact a journalist or editor for exclusive versus in syndication?
So the three main qualifying criteria are going to be domain authority, social shares, and relevance.
Awesome. So let's flesh this out a little bit more. What is domain authority?
So domain authority is pretty much a Moz ranking, and what it does is it is a precursor to say how well something is going to rank on search engines like Google. And the ranking is going to go from 1 to 100, with 100 being the best.
So what would you say is a good domain authority for the exclusive placement?
So for the exclusive, you're going to want to reach out to higher tier pubs like USA Today would be a great example. They have a domain authority somewhere in the 90s, and they'd be a really good target for the exclusive. And then for syndication, a good example would be the Penny Hoarder. They have a DA in about the 60s, I think it's 65, and they would be really great for a syndication placement.
Do you ever reach out to like niche blogs or like really low tier websites?
Yeah, so once we're in that syndication phase, you can start reaching out to some of those lower tier blogs like you're talking about, some that would have a domain authority anywhere between 10 and 40.
Awesome. You mentioned that the second qualifying criteria is social shares.
Yes. So social shares are going to be really important because you want to get your study in front of as many eyes as possible. So for social shares, a good example would be Business Insider. Some of their social shares for each article can get up into 20,000, and that is really great.
I've noticed that about Business Insider. And at Fractl, we use a tool called BuzzSumo in order to do some of that research and find out which journalists have really high social engagement. So it's definitely a tool to check out when you're doing that preliminary research and list building.
Yep.
So what's the final factor in determining whether to pitch someone for an exclusive or syndication, or even to pitch them at all?
So the last factor that you really want to consider, which I would call one of the most important, is relevance. So if you have somebody that their beat is maybe food, they are a food blogger, that's all they write about, or hamburgers and sandwiches, you are not going to want to pitch them something that is related to maybe personal finance, because it's not something that they're going to cover very often, and your chances of actually securing a placement with them is extremely slim, and they're probably going to delete your email.
Yeah, it's just a wasted pitch and can actually hurt your reputation as a PR professional.
Exactly.
So if you were pitching a personal finance topic, you would want to reach out to journals that cover personal finance. It's kind of a no-brainer,
Right.
But a mistake that too many PR people make. So what is one of your most successful pitches or successful placements? And tell us a little bit about that campaign.
Yeah, so I had an awesome campaign. It was about germs at the airport. So it's very relevant to everybody that travels or has anything to do with aviation. So when I was pitching it, I secured the exclusive with Condé Nast Traveler, and that was great, but I knew that I could still continue to pitch some of those higher DA publishers. So I actually reached out to a writer at the LA Times, which is really awesome. And he at first declined, and then I was able to actually persuade him to end up covering the study. So it was a big win. Yeah.
And that campaign did really well. You earned probably like 10 placements for that.
Yeah, I think about 10.
In addition to all of the natural syndication, the promotions report must have been at least 100 links or more.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So thank you so much, Kristyn, for joining us today and helping us answer a difficult but common PR problem. Viewers, if you're still with us, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comments below or reach out to me directly at domenica@frac.tl. Thanks for watching.